In this video, you'll learn to master Loba's full kit, one that, although very simple, can be just what you need to improve your game in Apex Legends. Let's get into it. Starting off with Loba's passive, Eye for Quality. This ability allows Loba to see nearby epic and legendary rarity gear through walls and other obstacles. The range of this passive is 112 meters, which is the same as her ultimate, but we'll get into that a little later on. When looking towards one of these high rarity items, there will be a shimmering outline based on whether it is gold or purple. Loba can ping these items through walls to help support her teammates, speeding up the looting process. This allows you to get into fights early with an advantage and start racking up that RP. Eye for Quality includes the loot inside supply bins and care packages, and the ability can also provide some reconnaissance because if Loba sees a high tier item suddenly disappear, she knows that an enemy is nearby. As part of the support class, she gains a few more really useful passives. Loba is able to revive teammates in 4.5 seconds compared to the usual 6. The revived teammate will also slowly regenerate their health back to full within a few seconds. It's important to note though, this regen is cancelled if they take damage from weapons, grenades, or abilities, but not the storm, so this can be a great way to support your team when the storm is your immediate opponent. Loba also moves faster while healing with syringes and shield cells, can always find a mobile respawn in a down teammate's death box, and lastly, she is able to access the secret compartment of blue supply bins, which can be used to support her team by filling their bags with valuable heals. Before we get into Loba's tactical, I want to take a quick second to introduce myself because there's been lots of new folks checking out the videos lately. I'm Jodesy and I'm currently in the process of creating a mastery guide for all 27 legends in the game. I'll be premiering these videos each Sunday, and on top of that, we stream here on the channel on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday around 9 p.m. Central Time. So if you're hoping to watch a guide on Wraith, Mirage, Vantage, or Sparrow, be sure to check out my channel after this video, or let me know in the comments who you'd like me to cover next. Alright, so now into Loba's tactical ability, Burglar's Friend. This movement ability allows Loba to teleport long distances based on where she throws her jump drive bracelet to. Loba will teleport the instant that her bracelet lands, or she can choose to trigger it earlier in the arc by pressing the right trigger. It's important to note that as the bracelet travels through the air, your heads-up display will indicate the elevation of the band, and there will also be a glowing highlight of where on the ground the bracelet is currently positioned above. This assists you in repositioning with precision, as without it, it would almost be a guessing game of where you're going to end up. This ability runs on a 25-second cooldown and now has 2 charges, which is one of my favorite changes that have happened to her. While investigating the range of this ability, I found that she can throw the bracelet up to 70 meters while on flat ground, but that distance is increased to over 100 meters when throwing from high ground or a jump pad. One of the biggest changes to this ability is that Loba can now run and slide at full speed while throwing and aiming the bracelet, and upon landing she will maintain her speed, which leads us into our next part, vulnerability. Loba is vulnerable during the brief animation while the bracelet is in the air and immediately upon landing. This makes it a high risk, high reward ability that is best used once you've broken the line of sight. Performing this ability takes priority over everything else, so she can no longer perform actions like shooting or healing while the bracelet is traveling. If you've made it this far into the video, be sure to type ultimate into the comments to let me know you've made it this far, and if you're enjoying it, I hope that you'll consider liking the video and subscribing. On to the ultimate now. The Black Market Boutique is a portable device that allows players to remotely loot items from a 112 meter radius. After deploying her staff, Loba and her teammates can access all of the loot within the area indicated on the map. Each player is limited to taking only 2 items from each black market, although there are a few exceptions. Players can take any amount of ammo, syringes, and shield cells without using one of their main 2 selections. This ultimate is fantastic for grabbing good loot early to help get you into fights with an advantage, and is equally as strong in the late game to ensure nobody is better kitted than you and your teammates. The risk to the reward of this ability is that it can be easily detectable by opponents. When deploying her staff, the market emits a large visible pulse of energy alerting nearby enemies to Loba's presence, and each time an item is pulled to a player via the market, a visible streaking trail back to the black market is created, which can give away the looting player's location. The black market has 100 health and can be destroyed by an enemy. This aspect of the ultimate can actually be very useful in a fight though, because depending on the scenario, it can provide Loba with some additional cover, which can turn the tides of a fight. Loba's tier 1 perks are very strong. The first option is Wolf's Claws, which gives Loba a speed boost after translocating and also shortens her ready time, reducing how vulnerable she is after using her tactical. The second option is Shopping Spree, which allows Loba to take an extra item from black markets, meaning she can now take up to 3 total. Her first tier 2 perk is Escape Artist, which unlocks a passive regeneration of 25 shields after translocating. This is a very strong choice because in the instances where you are using her ability defensively, it can either keep you alive while fleeing, or it can speed up the time it takes for you to re-engage in a fight. Her second option is Brand New Bag. This grants the entire squad gold backpacks, which not only maxes out your inventory space, but further increases it by allowing you to stack together more Phoenix kits, batteries, and medkit. When choosing between these perks, it is always very important to see what level backpacks your teammates have looted, because if they have already gotten good bags, choosing the perk to keep you alive is always going to be the better choice. That's our breakdown on how to master the best looter in the Outlands. Remember that Loba is all about positioning and resources, so use Burglar's Best Friend to take unexpected high ground and escape pit spots, and don't forget to drop your black market often, even if it's just for a quick armor swap or an ammo restock mid-fight. Play smart, loot fast, and you'll always give your squad the advantage. This is episode 5 of 27 for this series, so if you guys have enjoyed this guide, please be sure to like, sub, and comment who you'd like me to cover next. Thanks again, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.